prior to the pandemic, I imagine you guys were a little more confident in your forecasting or like predictability. We all were, you know what I mean? Like everybody in the world, not
Mhm.
just like in our industry. So how has that been? It's almost like a question about emotionally, how has that been like the adjustment? Because like you guys were so organized and continue to be so organized, but that organization has to have been like pushed in another direction rather than like being like, okay, this is what the roadmap is for the next year and a half or whatever.
Right.
And now you can't do that anymore. Like, how have you dealt with that, wrestled with that? Because I know everybody's thinking about how to organize their life better at this
Mhm.
point.
Um, well, we still have goals. We still have
Mm-hmm.
places that we want to be. We still have things that we want to do, and those goals are still there. They're still out there. We're still looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's almost just like the day to day. There's kind of a saying: you need to become comfortable in the uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and it's kind of the way that I try and go about things. It's the way that I try and teach and coach and train. Everybody, especially these past 2.5 years, you have no idea what's happening tomorrow, let
Yeah.
alone later on today.
And you have
And
basically no control
right,
over the things that are forcing those changes. You
right,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
So you do the best you can. You keep a smile on your face. You remain optimistic, and hey, we've got a lot of amazing people. We've got a lot of great systems. We're really focusing on doing the right thing for the guest, and the more you focus on those things, the easier it is. So when you have a shortage, okay, so food didn't arrive on a truck today, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to go to a grocery store. We're going to find another food service provider. We're going to find another produce supplier, somewhere where we can get what we need. If it's beer, it's like, okay, well, depending on the state, you can reach out to a brewery. And that's one of the amazing things about having self-distributing breweries is distributors, generally speaking, operate on a much more strict schedule. So
right.
you order on Monday, you get a delivery on Tuesday. Order on Thursday, you get a delivery on Friday. With a lot of these smaller breweries, especially the ones that are really, really looking to gain and capture business,
Mm-hmm.
they do whatever they can. And so
Yeah.
you can call them up, and we've had this quite a few times where it's like, oh shoot, kegs didn't arrive from this distributor. We don't go down taps. Hey, can you come out? We'll buy 4, 5, 6 kegs. And oftentimes they're like, absolutely, heck yeah.
Yeah.
They know that obviously they're getting that business today, but by
Yeah.
helping you out, you're going to call them tomorrow.
Right.
And it's going to benefit everybody and really just strengthen those relationships.